Hey y'all, it's Julian, also the Thrift Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about it. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I also do like haul videos, what sold videos, and today's going to be in the day in the life of an eBay reseller. We are going to an auction right now, and I definitely messed up. I'll try to find some pictures online and post them, like shoot them up on the screen real quick. I thought last night I was actually bidding on 4 rods. Turns out I was only bidding on 2 rods. So I spent $200 on 2 fishing rods. I definitely lost in this auction. But it was a learning lesson. I did notice in the pictures after I had bought it, I was looking back and I did notice something that I should have noticed before. It was just, I really just wasn't paying attention. So this auction is gonna be a total bust. I will be lucky to get my money back, but I will show you what I bought because it is valuable. It's just not as valuable as I paid for it. And if you noticed, if you have been watching our videos, we've been in like 7 different cars. We finally got Kayla's car back. It had a recall on it, and now we finally got it back. So no more different cars. We were with Enterprise. They were giving us cars like every week. It was crazy. So, but we're into the auction, and I will show you guys what I get. All right, so we're back at the house. I thought I did pretty terrible at that auction. I'll tell you why. It's because when the picture was shown of these fishing rods, both fishing rods were actually in the picture, and so I thought I was getting actually 2 fishing rods per picture. Well, turns out I was only getting 1 fishing rod per picture. If I would have read, which I never do on auctions, it's a quantity of 1 and actually had it. So it's definitely my fault, but that was a good learning lesson. But I lucked out, and I'll tell you how I lucked out. This rod right here is a G Loomis GL2, and this rod itself is worth $169. This actually is brand new, never used. So it actually might be worth a little bit more than that. And the Abu Garcias are, this one looks like it's almost missing a piece, but these are brand new. They've just been sitting somewhere for a really long time. I have original boxes, and then this one too is brand new. It just has some corrosion on it just from sitting, but not actually from use. This I have to look up. I got a feeling this rod's gonna be worth some money. Usually if the cork is really nice like this, then the rod is worth some money, but this is a huge bolo. I didn't know this brand. So if you see that on a fishing rod, definitely take a look at it and comp it out, because most of these fishing rods go for about $200. So I actually spent $203 on both of these, and this one right here is almost going to be that entire amount. This whole rod setup actually will probably go for 250 bucks, I would think. With the thing, I might sell it together, I might separate it, I don't know yet. And then this one's probably going to go, that will probably go for 75 bucks. And then this one, I don't know about this yet. I'll have to really do some research on this rod, because obviously some rods are super expensive and some aren't. So not too bad there. Again, I spent $377 on everything. And then this was that unique piece that I got. I might actually end up keeping this, putting it on auction for super high, displaying it in my room for eBay. But this says right here, it says from the teak of the MS Queen Elizabeth. I have no idea how you can actually, find to make sure that this is legit. But this says it's from 1915. And it's like a little letter opener, but it's supposed to be from the deck of the Queen Elizabeth. Obviously no certification, so you really can't prove it, but it's definitely a pretty neat piece. I do like it. I might keep it or put it up for auction on eBay for super high, and if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I actually kind of like it. All right, moving on. I did pick both of these up. Now these are some old vintage tackle boxes, and the thing about these tackle boxes, they're like little, they can either be great or they can be terrible. Like you can buy one and get nothing, just have everything ruined, or you can buy one and get a $300 antique lure in it. So it's totally like a gamble, and the pictures were bad, but I'm gonna say I did pretty good because there are some old lures in here, and some of them are still in their package, brand new. And I'm going to go through all this stuff, but I'm telling you right now, I definitely did pretty good with this, because I actually spent, though, some money on it. I did spend $36 on each one of these, but if I can get the boxes to actually work and close properly, the boxes go for about 25 to 30 bucks online plus shipping. These are nice old school metal tackle boxes, and the trays are in really nice condition. Whoever owned this before actually took care of their stuff. But I mean, you're talking about a whole bunch of nice looking lures, older ones, one's still in the container there, and none of them are really in bad condition or corroded. I know these guys, I think, go for like $7 a piece, and I got a couple of them. So they add up very, very quickly. And that's the only thing I got from the auction, was just those things for $377. So definitely not a lot of stuff, but when you start going through like lures and tackle boxes, some of this is worth a ton of money. If you get the right lure, you're talking easily, you know, $100 to $200. I don't know if any of those are in there, but antique lures, wooden lures, hand-painted lures that are wooden, worth a ton of money. Then we actually did stop at a Goodwill, and I picked up this cool Porsche hat, and the hat's pretty neat because it actually on the back does say Porsche on it right there. So this actually is a Porsche. I couldn't find this exact one online, but it's a really good condition. It's white, doesn't have any real stains on it. So I guarantee this one will probably go for like 20 bucks, $25. And then this might be the most expensive VCR that I'm ever going to sell. This is a Sony, I think it's called an N500. Comes with the remote. Hopefully it works. If not, I can actually take it back. I only spent $8 on it. And this thing goes for like there's a comp at $120 with free shipping. I'm thinking probably 75 bucks. With shipping, or 60 bucks with shipping. Usually my VCRs don't go that high. And then we did go to an estate sale, and I always say, I always find these, and these are always good. If you can get them under 10 bucks, I got this for $8. This will sell easily for $25 to $30 plus shipping almost immediately. It is the PA1H brand or model number. They sell constantly for me. So right there, I'm just gonna go through this stuff, really clean these reels. I don't usually clean reels like super well, but these will be cleaned almost to make them look brand new, because I need to get all the money out of those as I can, because I did overpay. Like I said, I paid double what I wanted to pay for them, but it did work out for me, so that's just actually lucky. I mean, if they were on bad rods, I would have been out at least $100 on this auction, but luckily I'm not. So it is what it is, but that was a good learning lesson. I wasn't actually gonna film this mistake just because I was like, you know, it is, you know, I didn't want to like put it out there, but it is what it is. You make these mistakes and you gotta live with it, learn from it, and move on. Luckily, I did get a good rod in here, and it's gonna work out just fine. So hopefully it's been educational. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can go out there and find some of this stuff. I'm telling you, this antique fishing gear, I'm starting to get into it. I do like golf clubs, as you can tell. I haven't forgotten my golf clubs or anything like that. But this fishing gear, I could see me moving more into this, because it's so much fun to go through these old tackle boxes and stuff. If I know I got a lot of guys that watch me, they fish and everything. You ever see any of this stuff out, definitely take a look for them old wooden ones, because if you look on eBay for those, I'm telling you, $100, $200, $300 for some of this stuff per lure. Now, a lot of it is worth nothing. A lot of it's worth like $5, but a lot of it, some of it is worth a lot of money. So kind of like everything. So I do appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully it's been educational. Hope you learned something, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.